Carolyn Zook here with C6 Stitch, and today is Saturday, October 12th, 2024. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm so glad that you're here, spending part of your day or your evening with me. I apologize in advance. My cough has come back with a vengeance. So we may be coughing during this video. I am on my second cup of tea this morning with honey. It's really obnoxious. I just kind of cough constantly. I'll talk about a little bit more about that in a little bit, but so I apologize in advance. Also, before we get started, I have some sad news that I want to share with everyone. Our boy Simon crossed the Rainbow Bridge this week on Wednesday. Back in August, he was diagnosed with tumors all over his liver. So many tumors that there's really nothing that could be done other than comfort care. So it wasn't a total shock. He was 17 and a half. He was fine after that diagnosis, perfectly fine, acted normal. I mean, you saw him on the videos and everything. And probably, I mean, he went downhill pretty quick. Probably Monday, I started noticing a change in him, and then by Wednesday night, he had passed. I could tell when I got home from work on Wednesday that it was going to happen soon, and I pulled him up into my bed, and we cuddled, and he passed away about 11:30 Wednesday night in my arms. I didn't have to call any vet to come in or anything like that, so he passed on his own terms, which does make it easier, I think, for me not to have to make that decision. You know, it's very sad. I have cried a lot. And I'm very impressed that I am talking about it without crying. You know, he was a very sweet, sweet boy. I know you all loved seeing him on here. Jack is doing okay. He's confused. He's a little scared. He was scared of Simon, you know, Wednesday night. But we're cuddling as much as we can. So anytime Jack wants to come down for cuddles, I am all about it. So yeah, so that's what's happening. I just wanted to share with you all because I know you loved seeing him in the videos and you loved hearing about his little antics and stuff. So we are learning to adjust to a household with one cat, which is very different. It feels very quiet without Simon here. But he's not in any pain, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful that I was home. He waited for me to get home, and that he was in my arms when he passed. So I just wanted to share that with all of you. I did go back to urgent care because of my cough. They took another chest x-ray, and the good news is that my lungs look significantly improved over where they were 3 weeks ago. They even showed me the x-rays and what to look for and all that. There is still some of the pneumonia left. So no more medications necessarily, although I'm trying to use like over-the-counter cough medications, not really having an impact to get rid of this cough. It's just really annoying more than anything. And I go back in 2 weeks for a follow-up just to see kind of where we're at. So I apologize again. I know it's really frustrating to hear somebody coughing all the time. There's really nothing I can do about it. But hopefully, Jack gets scared when I cough too, that really deep guttural cough. So he often runs away when I do it, which makes me sad because like, I think we need each other right now. There is good news. I was able to see Jan Hicks of Jan Hicks Creates on Tuesday. She was in town. Her son lives in town. And we were able to get together at Acorns. I got there right before Acorns closed. I actually didn't buy a single thing, if you can believe that. And then there's a restaurant in the Acorns parking lot that Jan and I and her husband Mike went to. So it was great to see Jan. I couldn't believe it. We forgot to get a picture. We both kind of texted each other, like, I don't know, an hour after we had left dinner. We're like, oh my gosh, we didn't get a picture. But it was great to see Jan and hear all about her plans. Watch her latest YouTube video, her Flosstube video. She doesn't upload a ton anymore, but they are planning to move to France. So I got to hear all about that, which was super, super exciting. So that was really lovely. I did get some stitching done. Now, obviously, I didn't get any done the night Simon passed because we just knew something was happening. And then the past couple nights since, I haven't gotten a ton done, but I have gotten some done. So let's get started. First up is my 25/7 piece, which is Trust the Universe by the Snowflower Diaries. So I'm working over here. It's hard to tell in this picture, but part of our goose, there is white stitching all in there where the flowers are kind of overlaid on the white stitching of that part of the goose. I got all the white stitching done and I've started on the flowers. So really, all I have to do is this little ground, I guess it is, this flower here, and finish up that border, and I'm done. I mean, this may be a finish next week, I'm hoping. So this is where we're at. You can see I still have some leaves to fill in here. I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see the white. I am going to back stitch that like I did up here so it stands out more. But we got the white done, which was huge because it goes, I don't know if you can see it, but it goes all the way up here and all the way down. And there's a lot of counting to fit in the flowers. So we are getting there. This is on my year of WIP, so I'd like to finish it this year. It is my 25/7 piece this month, so I do think I will finish it this month. Maybe even this week, depending on how things go. So this is Trust the Universe. It is my mental health May, which Candy, the 614 Stitcher host every year, is Mental Health May. So to bring awareness about mental health during the month of May. Last Saturday, I pulled out Halloween at Hawk Hollow. I'm on block 5, so I have 1 through 4 is all done. And so we started on block 5. I did indeed decide to start in the lower left, which normally I start at the top and work down. Not quite done with the treasure chest, but I got the border done. So that's good. That's kind of has to be done, but it's not super exciting to do. And then you can see it started on the treasure chest here. So that was last Saturday. So I'm working on this each Saturday in October for Halloween. So we'll see how far we get. It'll be fun now to like kind of go into some more, some more of the picture instead of just the border. That's Halloween at Hawk Hollow. On Sunday, I pulled out Autumn Montage. This is artwork by Janet Stever, charted by Pain Free Crafts. This is my seasonal Sunday piece, since we are in autumn here. I am kind of right in this area still a little bit. I did work on the acorn. It's so funny because you see the colors up close. You're like, I don't see how that's going to work. But I think from a distance, when it's all filled in, it will. So I did do a little bit work up here. I did some work filling in the acorn and a lot of work down in here. I got a total of 431 stitches, and I'm now at 3.91% done of the whole piece. So we're moving along. Again, this is where we're at right here. So you can see this is a long, skinny block that we're working in. Okay. Then I pulled out Antonia Roselle y Garcia. I pulled this one out. I was able to finish the green alphabet. So that is done. This blue one is started. This one I was supposed to work on 3 days this week, but one of those days was Wednesday, so I did not work on this. So I only got 2 days in. This was on my year of whips, but it's not going to get done this year, so I'm going to roll it over to next year, and I'm going to put it on my Whipco board, which means it will get a lot more stitching. So this is where we're at. I told Jan when I saw her, I was like, man, that border. She's like, I know, that border is brutal. But, so we got the green alphabet done. We did work, you can see over on the right-hand side, we did work on that floral border a bit. There is an image that goes in here, kind of similar to that one. Well, it's different, but like right there, that goes in there. And then you can see I have to fill in those flowers. I don't think this is coming back out again this year, though. So this will probably go away. But I love it, and I'm excited to see it finished for next year. So that will be fun. So that is Antonia. Then I worked a couple of evenings on Black Cat Season. This is by Lindy Stitches. I did finish block 5 out of 6. So that's that block. See a black cat, pick it up all the day. You'll have good luck. It is a little off. I think I maybe started a row or two too low, but in the grand scheme, I don't think it will matter. Excuse me. That block took me 11.5 hours. So far, it's the longest block. So that's what it looks like so far. I think it's super cute. And now I only have block 6 to do, which, let me show you what block 6 looks like. So this is the last block. So that moon will be a lot, the cat will be a lot, but other than that, it should go pretty quick. Black Cat Season, it's called. So this is on my year of whips as well, so I would like to finish it, probably not this month, but definitely by next month. I mean, we're getting down there, aren't we, with our options. So that is everything that I worked on today. No, not today, this week. Everything I worked on this week. I have a little bit of haul. This is going to be a really short video. I have a little bit of haul. So I got my Weeks Dye Works Floss Frenzy. Beautiful blues. This is the September Club. Island Breeze, which is this kind of tropical color. Ivy, which is that lighter green. Jaybird. I think it's that blue. I don't know if you can see it there. Juniper, which is the darker green there. Kentucky Bluegrass, which I think is that bluish green. And King Mackerel, which is this kind of blue-gray right there. Mm-hmm. So that came in the mail from Fat Quarter Shop. And then Garan Stitchery had a little bit of fabric left over from... So, I don't know if you can... I haven't even taken out the package yet. They gave us the mini bags at the retreat, Stitching in the Wild retreat, and they had a little bit of fabric left over, so you could purchase a bag if you wanted. So I got the 12x13 bag and an 11x11 grime guard. I don't know that they have any more left, to be honest with you. You could check, but yeah, so I got that to complete my matching set, so that came in the mail as well. And then I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this because I know everyone else got theirs. I got my cross stitch Christmas holiday issue. You can see I've already looked through it once very quickly. This just came this week, so I plan to do a flip through. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow. And I'm super excited about this. I think it's a really fun issue. I think there's a lot of really great charts in here. So I'm excited to do the flip through for you. So hopefully I'll be able to do that tomorrow. or maybe later today if I can get this cough under control. For giveaways, if it's all right with you all, we'll wait until next week to do giveaways. I'm just not really in a frame of mind to do any giveaways this week. So plans, like I said, this is going to be a super quick video. Plans, I'm going to continue with 25/7 on Trust the Universe, hoping for a finish. I'm going to continue working on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, so that will be tonight's stitchy piece since it's Saturday. Tomorrow I'll pull out Autumn Montage for Seasonal Sunday. And then this week I'm going to give 3 days to Flower Birth Sampler. We haven't seen this one in a while. This is by Historical Sampler Company. I'm stitching this for a friend of mine who had a baby last November. They're not one yet. And this is where I'm at. So this will get 3 days. So we'll see how far we can get. Because once that border is done, all we have to do is the inside. So that's that one. And then I'm going to give Black Cat Season, start on number 6 and give it 2 days. Excuse me. And I don't know that won't be quite enough to, I'm sure it won't be quite enough to get it done, those 2 days. So, but we'll give it 2 days and then finish it up next month, or maybe this month, depending on what else comes up in terms of the plans. I'm sorry this is so short, but I know you understand. Sometimes life intervenes, and yeah. So I wanted to thank you all for being here and watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye.